Hi friends, welcome all of you to my series of videos in microeconomics, and this is my fourth video on indifference curve analysis. In this video, I will cover on income and substitution effects. Now, what is income effect and what is substitution effect? Before that, I will go back to the demand analysis. All of you know that when price falls, people demand more. Why do they demand more? There are two kinds of effects, income effect and substitution effect. What is income effect? When price falls or when price rises, anyways, when price falls, people feel richer, the real income increases. Or vice versa, when price rises. Like, let us say tomatoes were 50 rupees per kg last month, and you need 5 kgs of tomatoes per month for your family. So you are spending 250 rupees per month on tomatoes. Now suddenly with the good rainfall, tomatoes become cheaper and it is only 10 rupees per kg. Now for 5 kgs, you spent only 50 rupees on tomatoes. Earlier, how much you were spending? You were spending 250 rupees. So now you are richer by 200 rupees. You are saving 200 rupees, so you are richer by 200 rupees. Now, what will you do with this 200 rupees? With this entire 200 rupees, you cannot spend on tomatoes, because otherwise you will get 20 kgs extra tomatoes. Of course, you will buy some tomatoes extra, maybe 2 or 3 kgs. Instead of 5 kgs, you will have 8 kgs of tomatoes per month. Maybe you will make tomato sauce, tomato pickle, tomato chutney, and so many things. And maybe you will substitute other vegetables also for tomato. So the demand for tomato will increase. So there is income effect and substitution effect. And what will happen is you will increase the consumption of other vegetables also because you are having extra money. Maybe you will buy more of fruits or maybe more of potatoes. So that is substitution effect. This income effect and substitution effect will be there for both rising price as well as for falling price. So we have to separate out the two effects using indifference curve analysis. In this diagram, I have indifference map, that is set of indifference curves starting from I1 to I6, and price line is superimposed on it. The original price line is in green and the consumer's equilibrium is at point F, where price line is tangent to the indifference curve and consumer is getting maximum satisfaction. Let us say the price of commodity X rises and the price line shifts downwards, the new price line is given in red. Price of good Y is remaining constant, so from here it is not changing, it is changing only from the x-axis. Now the new consumer equilibrium is at point H, where the price line is tangent to I5. Now this is total effect. Movement from QX1 to QX3 is the total effect. Now this total effect consists of income effect and substitution effect. Now for separating the two effects, what do we do is the consumer's real income has fallen. The price line shifted downwards, it means that the consumer's real income has fallen. But what we do is we draw a new price line. The dotted in the yellow one is the new price line. We draw a new price line in such a way that it is parallel to the red price line, which was in fact changed one. So it is parallel to the red price line, which has come after the rising price of X, and it should be touching the original indifference curve where consumer was at equilibrium, that was at I3. The original indifference curve at which consumer was at equilibrium at point F. So it should touch somewhere, it should be tangent somewhere at I3. So we get a new point at G. Now, there is no equilibrium at point G. The movement from Qx1 to Qx2 is substitution effect. So here what is happening is consumer is substituting good X for good Y. You can see the movement from F to G. This is the substitution effect. Since good X has become costly now, it has become expensive. Consumer is substituting good X for good Y. So he will be consuming more of Y. Now, the movement from G to H, that is from Qx to Q3 is income effect. Now, here what is happening is consuming less of good X and more of good Y. You can see this is at higher level than this point over here. So he is consuming more of good H. Of course, it is because of substitution, but the real income of the consumer has fallen. So this is the income effect of rising price. So this happens for the normal good, when the good is neither superior good nor the inferior good, or you can say the good is neither different good also. Now, what happens when the good is inferior good, or what happens when it is different good? I will cover it in my next video. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel, and in case of any doubts, I would be glad to clarify them. Please mention in the chat.